Well, hello! Welcome to Endless Summer, where every day is filled with sunshine and rainbows. You guys are at the right place because we just got back from the beach. TJ's in his swimming trunks. He was hanging 10. He's quite the surfer. Very proud of him today. He's wiped out, as they say, in surf world. Come on in, you guys. There's a lot to see. We've done something very different this show. We went pops of full color. And if you know me, I'm a minimalist and I like primitives and industrial and very simple, but hey, we wanted to go big, we wanted to go bold, and we didn't disappoint. So we're gonna start here right at the showstoppers. If you guys remember, Bob brought these in last month. They are phenomenal. Windmills measuring 8 feet tall, 4 feet tall, 4 feet tall. We have them in green, we have them in yellow, we have them in red. They came from Mexico. They are hand welded, stunning little pieces, and they do spin like the dickens. Really, really well in the wind. I've seen them. Okay. So you guys know I've talked about Vicky. She's new in the mix. Vicky has some great items that she brought in. This is what actually inspired this whole theme. I went to her house and I saw these and some of the tools that were really, really bright. And I was like, that's what we need to do. Tons of color. So guess what these are? Guess before I say. Do you know? You don't know? Producer doesn't know. These are these old circuit breaker boxes. Aren't those fun? And so they're mounted on one piece of metal. These were actually mounted on her fence, just a nice pop of color, which are really, really fun. You're only looking at $89 for the set. Classic. You got the red, the turquoise, and the yellow all together there. Now, if you grew up in the 70s, 80s, you probably remember these at your church picnic, right? Or on your tray when you were sitting in your high chair. These are fun. These were back in the day when Tupperware was hot. And if you sold Tupperware or Avon, you were probably rich. $24 for the set of those. We've got some nice colors there. Okay, Bob brought in these. These are phenomenal. These are Skim Boards. We have 2 of them, $48. The Orange County one here, West Coast, Pro Skim. Still usable. I would probably display it somewhere in like a man cave or a kid's bedroom, something like that. Also, this show, Bob has a lot of the classic tins. They are on the pricey side because they are original, and these ones are really, really hard to find, no longer in production. So we got the popcorn one here for $25. As I mentioned, Vicky had the old tools. You can get all of them. You're gonna see rakes and shovels and all kinds of things painted really vibrant colors. You guys remember I talked about this? This is the lightning bolt rod. So you put this on your house or your barn or whatever. The bulb is still intact, which is really hard to find. So what would happen is it would strike, shatter the bulb, and then you knew it saved your house, essentially. So we're looking at $228 on that classic. Okay, spin over here with me. Another one, another really fun one right here. Okay, so $79 on this. These are old lights, right? Not functioning, but a great display. You're looking at the top here. She put it on the bottom. This is separate. The stand is not for sale, but a great way to display it. If you wanted to rewire these and make them work, can we just get a close-up on him? You're so cute. He feels a little naughty in his Speedo. If you want to make these work, you probably could. I don't know. But $79, come on right now. Great display. Okay, follow me over here. Go down. This trunk just came in, a military trunk. You know what happens is when one sells, Bob goes, oh, those are flying out like hotcakes. I need to get more. Well, so he did. He got another one for you. $125. He will probably tell you about this in the history segment. Toolbox, old blue paint. Oh, it's a carpenter's toolbox, not a military one. I apologize. I don't know what I'm talking about. Coca-Cola. No, these are bright napkins, $10 for the set. The Coca-Cola little cart there, darling. Okay, if you come on over here, you know what? We're going to lose his... Woo! Nudist! He's in Del Mar. Woo! Striptease by Teach. Okay. So what's very, very fun about this show is we have a lot of the Coca-Cola and the, so this is Crystal. You guys remember Crystal? So I used to drink Crystal Light, different drink. I used to drink Crystal Light. And my husband called it crystal meth. He's like, that stuff is so bad for you. So I don't drink it anymore. Nor should you. So we've got the Crystal Box, the Coca-Cola, we've got 7-Up, we've got Sprite, we've got them all the classics. They range about $40, $45 miscellaneous. Okay, have a Coke and a Smile on us for $6. This is legit. It's still in there. Put it in the fridge. It will taste the same. I kid you not. That is old, but still drink it anyway. A lot of popping over here with the New York license plates. This lovely yellow lamp does work. It is very, very bright. I'm not going to turn it on because it radiates heat at me and it's hot in here. $38 on that. Coming on over here. So one thing we really wanted to do for the endless summer is bring in a lot of birds and bird houses, that whole vibe. So we're looking at only $12 on this little cutie patootie there. Go down south and we've got this piano stool that is hand painted. That is fabulous. That just came in today, I believe. Vicki snuck in a few of these. We're looking at $48 on that. Okay, I photographed these and someone said, what are those for? Those are luggage dollies. So essentially what you would do is you put them down and you can like wheel around things, or you could even wheel under your car or whatever, kind of like that. Stoplight, great for kids' room. A hat hook, $75. Okay, these, remember those? Remember those? Did you drink out of this as a kid? Yes, you did? Okay, so we're looking at $2 a cup. Those are fun. They will not break and your kids will love them. Okay, remember I talked to you about a skim board? There's another one. That's Victoria's skim board. So what makes Victoria's skim board unique and one of a kind? Well, so they were the ones who invented the skim board. And I did a story about them for a magazine. Are you all tangled, Bubba? Oh, you're hot. For a magazine. Oh! I just saw a squirrel. I found a key. Today I was working up there and something dropped and I couldn't find it. You know what it was? It was a key. Anyway, where was I? Oh, Victoria's skim boards. Okay. So these Victoria's skim boards are fabulous. And this is one of the older ones. And I did a story about the history of Victoria's skim boards. They're based in Laguna Beach, just a couple doors down from my husband's, or my brother-in-law's studio. So fun, fun, fun. $45 on that. Take a bite out of crime with that watermelon. That's really fun. More tools over here, orange and blue. Remember how I told you that they're painted all vibrant colors? Well, there you go. We've got a red one here. Now, this is awesome. It's Bob's, but I have to talk to you about it because when he brought this in, this is so good. So I went to Bob's house and he goes, I bet you don't know what this is. I bet this was before your time. And I said, I don't know what it is. Is it a tin? And he goes like this to me. Blew my hair. Did you see that? It's a pool pump. So you would blow up the inflatable pumps back in the day for $20. That's fun. Where does he get this stuff? Okay, old lantern, another bird down here. So if you're seeing these sweet little pops of orange, and we've got a lot of those birds, those are only $6, you guys. People are starting to ask me about those. An old vintage bicycle lock, $10 on that with the key included. Yeah, there's the key. Look at this little quack up. That's a decoy duck for only $8. Are you kidding me? Vicki, we need to talk. Okay, spin on over here. So I did a story on Instagram and I said, can you find the secret message? Now's your chance. Can you find it? Getting close there. S-U-M-M-E-R. Go summer. So that's fun. Got a lot of color in here. These are these tools. I got a ton of them. I haven't priced them yet, but they're going to be about $5, $8 max. So these are the potato smashers. We use these. Get the vintage ones because they're really cool. And the way they made things back in the day is not how they make them today. So these guys are fabulous. Power goes out. You want to beat some eggs. What are you going to do? You need one of these bad boys. Which reminds me, we need one of these in our house. So and this is actually a really good one. Look at that. You could whip your cream or whatever when the world is about to end. That's fun. Okay, we've got one of these sifters. Vintage sifter, $18. Okay, you guys probably don't, you've probably seen this in the past, you don't even know what it is. Okay. Betty Crocker recipe card library, all intact. $20, go in there and you can make your hurry up main dishes or your impromptu party fare or foods that go places or recipes that children can make. All kind of seasonal things in there. Very, very fun. And again, you're at the Betty Crocker estate, so it doesn't get much better than that. Okay, coming on over here. Another pop going on $20. I love that. That, if nothing else, just put that on display in your house even if you're not going to use it. So we're not done decorating. This is going to have lemons all over it. Isn't that a brilliant idea? I'm going to put lemons on there. Okay, but this is a candle holder, a little candle stand, 10 tier, $48. Another chickadee right there for $6. Coming on over here, we've got all these birdhouses. So our vendors, Birdie Skirty, I always say it wrong. They make these by hand. They integrate pieces from Brick and Barn. So on every piece of every birdhouse, you're going to see one item that has been upcycled, which makes this incredible. $89 on that. Pillows over here for $12. This little yeast box there for $20. Another birdhouse. I love that how they integrated the cowboy star. We've got our rooster over here to the right. A little cockadoo there for $62. Nice and metal and rusty. Not a reproduction. That's original. Sitting on here on an egg basket, which is fabulous. Okay, so Bob brought this in. Little fairy. I tucked her away so she can kiss the birdhouse for $20. A little duck over here for only $8. It's a little wooden bird. So we have a lot of those this show. Okay, so guess what this is? $38. So it has a bird on top and it's green. Bob seems to think it's for umbrellas. I don't think so. Do you think it's what's it called? For fireplace tools. Isn't that what the base looks like? We don't know. We don't know. If you know, tell us. It's only $38. That's fine. Okay. Remember? Oh, more tins. Get that one. That's a good one. The orange one. Far right. Far right. Yeah, there you go. Then you go left to your jungle oats, and then you come on over here to your patent model converter conveyor belt thing. It's $9. Measures 9 feet. It's $768 on that. Fabulous, handmade. Blah 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 blah. Look at my old videos because I talked about it before. Okay, I love this bird cage. This is very French looking up there. I love that. Little wooden rooster is only $10. So when you're waiting in line, get that bad boy. Okay, coming on over here, more birdhouses. So some peekadoos in here. I said peekadoos. Because I saw a rooster and I thought cockadoo and then a peekaboo and I said a peekadoo. Okay, there's a little creamer chicken in here, a little frog if you will, or as they say in German, a Frosch, right? $10 garden frog. Some baskets, blah, 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 other birdhouses. You guys, this one is so cute. Why has no one bought this? This is only $18 and look, she's hanging her clothes. Isn't that adorable? The work that goes into that. This one is also by Jen and Josh, another one. So if you're into the Oompa experience, the German thing, that's fun. A bird over here for $28. It is a pheasant, which is great as well. That little French piece is darling. Okay, follow me over here. So I did a post about apothecary and grids and how we like all of that. Oh, by the way, sorry, past it. Spin around, that grid, that's a post office box. So the mailman would sort his mail and he'd be like, open it and he'd be like, Margaret's dating Sam, whatever. Anyway, going in there with your mail, and this is from Michigan. It is stamped on the bottom. It is original, $480, fabulous piece. Okay, coming on over here. So that brings me back to grids and boxes. Okay, so we've got this great little vintage piece, $220, all in great shape. Everyone has the knob, which is really hard to find. Then you go over here to your original sugar mold. This one is not a replica. This is an original one, $110. It has been filled, however, with candles and wax by our candle maker. Okay, love this trunk. This came in last show, fairly new, $125, a lot of character, also a primitive. Okay, you're gonna see a video where I talk about how I gave away my first anniversary gift. Don't hate me for doing that. This is a Coach purse, you guys. This was from my husband. Why is it out here? Because he makes the most fabulous leather purses and bags a woman could ever dream of. By hand, buttery leather from Italy. And then he hand stitches them and stuff. So I use those. So here, alas, this came out of the closet. $38 for you. Okay. Over here, so this was my showstopper last show, which was the patriotic show, the red, white, and blue. Little horsey has come over here for $350. That is original. It is in great shape. It does have a hairline crack here, and then these cracks here as well, but other than that, it's beautiful. It is a carousel horse, very, very old and hard to find. So we moved some of the red, white, and blues over here, still very summery and fun. So you got your mirror, you got your pillows for a $10 pillow, $28 blue mirror. You got your butter churner with a cobweb, which is always fun. $68 on that. This cute little stool. I mean, you guys, there's some great deals over here. So don't be afraid to look through and pick around. And I mean, you're gonna find all kinds of things. Give this to the ham in your life. Isn't that fun? It used to cover a jamon, like a pig leg, right? Which reminds me, we'll talk about that. Okay, spinning on over here. Bob brought these in. I did a photo just about these, $125. These are heavy, 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 heavy. They were mounted on fence posts, most likely at an entrance of an estate. We have 2 of them. They're in great shape, no cracks, nothing. $125 each. Do not pick those up. When it's time to pick them up, we're gonna be like, Harold, aisle 2. So you need assistance, you'll just call out his name. Okay, great little box just came in, only $22 on that. Wood, some nice character there. We're looking at $48 on this beautiful, it's like almost like a pewter table. Great prices over here. Another trunk, you guys, just came in, some old vintage books. I love this whole scene. Okay, this is pretty stinking cool. So it's a copper wine rack. And look at it, it's made out of all old copper piping. Look at that, isn't that cool? I mean, a lot of work into that. So you can see, and then you'd put your 1, 2, 3 bottles. And then, guess what goes right here? Your wine glasses. Isn't that fun? Put them upside down and then the stem goes right there. Beautiful flowers in there, $74 on that. That's gonna go fast, call me. Okay, I brought this in from outside. It didn't get a lot of love. $62 on this great table from Bob. This piece over here is actually not mine, but I thought it worked really well with this whole scene. $175, 3-tier shelf. It is Janet's, and she'll be up next. Some nice little plants in here. Bob brought in these little small 3-wheel planter bikes. There's $43, $45 on those. People love those. Those are old, they are not reproductions. Welcome to my garden sign. I think you're looking at $15. Okay, come on over here. Post office box. I love that. Yellow, I don't know why it's still here. He brought it in at the end of last show, I believe, but it's got a lot of beauty on it. $42. It's been painted several layers, so you can see the blue pop out underneath. $22 on this sweet little fairy. You can make a wish or something. Okay, thanks. Coming on over here, because you know, I got the sign that I'm just talking too much. Okay, you guys. Nothing says summer like a hot stove for $250 from New York. Hey, get it before Christmas comes. Okay, religious creche. The team laughed at me because I just spelled creche wrong before, so now it is spelled correctly. $62 on that. They don't even give me a breaker on here. Lamp works great. Trunk right there. Okay, this just came in. Can you pan out and get a whole on that? You see this? See what's happening? See what's happening? Guess what started this whole scene? Bob. Bob's like, I need this horse to be in the barn. Well, it's gold. I don't do a lot of gold, but his wish is my command, so $165 on that. Child's merry-go-round horse, homemade stand, great little piece. And then you come on over here, and we popped it with gold. So you got that there. Then see this beauty here, $65. You put a plant in her head, right? I guess that would make her a pot head. Just came up with that. Okay, typewriter here, a little Remington typewriter. Fun, I think $32. The phone, the old phone, excuse me, I haven't cleaned, so you're seeing the dust all around. $60 on that, that rotary phone. Again, if you're a millennial and you want to know how to text on this thing, it might take you a while. But don't give up. Just keep trying. You can text eventually. Okay, this, you guys, we're looking at $65 on that wall lamp. Some nice sconces over there, plates. Okay, so here's a funny thing. I'm looking at these plates, and I'm like, Homer Laughlin or whatever, and I'm saying it out loud. I'm like, I wonder who that guy is, looking at the plates. Harold, lo and behold, comes around the corner, and he goes, did you say Homer Laughlin, or whatever the guy's name is? I'm like, yeah. He goes, he's the founder of Fiestaware. And I was like, what? So these are the old plates of pre-Fiestaware. So get those. The whole set is $28, 10-piece set, you guys. Phenomenal deal there. Okay, quickly, because I'm getting the sign. Goose, $28. Some nice artwork. Okay, see what we did here? We popped the muted red with the muted green. So that's what's happening, and then it flows into here. So the spindle,
Divider.
Thank you, divider. Okay, the green little sweet nightstand, $78. The peanut butter crock down there for $40. Another butter churner here. This one is great, one of my favorites. $48. It does have a tiny little repaired crack on the back you can barely see. Some great scales, $125 on the malt thing. Spin on over here. Oh, did you get that? You did get that. Okay, this folk art shelf. This came in on the Sunday of the last show. Look at that beauty, you guys. That has a lot of age. $72 with the eagle on top. Nice colors there. I just did a whole bowl of the shoe molds, and the kid ones are just precious, aren't they? Jump on those, do something fun. If you want a good idea to do with those, you know what? Vicky, who will be at the show on Friday, I think, she took all of them and she made a wreath. Isn't that a cool idea? Really, really cool idea. Okay, some old tools, you guys. I don't want you to overlook these. $68 on that. It is a triangle level, which I use all the time because I do a lot of housework. I'm the one in the family that does all of the projects around the house. So coming on over here, the producer can't say anything. Okay. Bike up on top. We're now on the other side of the main scene. We got our gumball machine, $135. It does have the key, which is really hard to find. Bob spent $75 to get keys made on this bad boy. Okay, this is a really cool looking vintage radio. It does work, but then Bob said, but if they want to secretly play CDs, then they can. He goes, just open it to see where the CDs go. I didn't have the heart to tell him. So put your CDs in there, people. Okay, golf toy for 38 bucks right there. This is an old first aid kit from the military. It came over from England. It has a ton of value. You can't even find these, you guys, $85. Some great things in there. Just quickly look. We're running out of time. Okay, baskets down there. This, whack-a-mole. Holy whack-a-mole to your left. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I love this primitive piece. Very, very heavy. Be careful, you guys. You could hurt your toe. $168 on the primitive mallet. Whoa. See, that's why we don't have this in here. Okay, it was debatable if these cobwebs come in seconds. It was debatable if we were gonna have this in the middle. We're not, because do you see what I just did? I just bumped it with my booty. That would happen to you during the show. But I didn't want to take it out until you saw it, you guys. This is gonna be in the garden area. $75. It used to be $125. It has some nice clover kind of stands. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tier. Beautiful, great for plants, and you can even use the base. Fabulous, old, and it has some great age. That's Bob's. Okay, quickly. I'm taking you to Mexico because it's an endless summer in Baja. Shake it up with your little maracas. You got your little creepy sun there for $22. More maracas over there. Sun hat up on top. Your little donkey carrying his water here for $58. We have another one over here, but he's lazy. He's not carrying any water. You got your little hat rack up on top made of the horns. Some old baskets and antlers and whatnot. Then you come down over here. This is one of my favorite pieces, you guys. This is one of those farm vents. Again, I haven't cleaned. The cobwebs are in full effect. This is a farm vent. It's a great little piece that used to be probably on a barn or a farmhouse. And here it is for your enjoyment. I would actually maybe even turn that horizontal and turn it into some sort of pot rack, which would be really, really cool. Make it a little bit industrial as well by adding some metal cables. Or chains to hang it from your roof. There you go, done. Ooh, I love it. Okay, pool billiard sign, we're looking at $22. We've got our little tackle things up there. Come down here, horn, the skull, I'm talking so fast, $135 on that. Some primitives in here. The old steering wheel from Bob. This is my favorite saddle in the barn. I don't know why it's here. Early California pack saddle, never finished. Has been in a fire, $165. It is from, it is a Mission pack saddle. You can see the cross from the Mission, originally marked. It was burned and charred, beautiful piece. Fabulous, one of a kind. I would put that in like a Rancho Santa Fe style house. Okay, I love what's happening here. There's so much and I can't get to all of it. Old milk bottles that go in the milk container, in the crate. So you're looking at $42 on the whole set. That is a prayer, a cowboy's prayer to keep him safe on the horse. Lovely little piece there. Some fabulous prices in here. Handmade pottery up here as well. And then these, of course, we talked about how these are made from the fire hoses from the fire department and turned into flasks. So those are really, really cool. Chaps, even if you don't have a horse, get them for the bedroom. Oh, my parents aren't watching. Okay, belt buckles, collectibles. Bob actually has a book about these, some famous pieces in there. This came in last show at the end, $38. You guys, I want to talk to you about this. I can't ignore it. $22. I just brought this in. Isn't that cool? Waffle press. And then it has actually the emblem, like it's a couple or something. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Yeah. So you put that on your fire, no? So if you don't have power, then you have your beater, you have your coffee grounder, and you've got that. Who needs power? Tools. This is legit tools. I put that. Guys always come in here, they're like, do you have old farm tools? Well, yes, I do. Dig. Okay, coming on over here really quickly. My kitchen scene. I love what's happening here. The little sign pointing to the kitchen. We're looking at $32. We've got our shaker boxes. I've got a ton of them. I actually pointed all of the prices at you so you don't have to ask. We have our beehive basket here. We had 2 of them. This one's left $48. You peekaboo on in here, and you got all kinds of fun things. I'm not gonna get into it, but the cheese craft boxes, the rolling pins, all kinds of tools. Oh, remember I told you that I need to talk to you about that? I'm whispering like they can't hear. $65. You guys, that is a Griswold, but I might buy it before I post this video. I straightened my hair, by the way. Feels sexy. Okay, vintage skillets over here, $48. This one is only $18. Bob says it makes apple fritters. I thought it was for eggs, but it's not. It's for apple fritters? I don't know. Anyway, I trust him. Great chair. He calls this a junior's chair. It looks like a high chair, but he says no, it's for a youth. I'm trying to picture like a 14-year-old sitting in that at the dinner table, but whatever. Come on down here. This shelf just came in for $25. We have got an antique flail for $78. Little peaches and pears. I think you're only looking at $14 on each of those. Apples and whatnot. A lot of primitives in here. The coffee grinders. Remember that your power's going to go out. What are you going to do? You can't go to Starbucks. You need to grind your own beans. There you go. You're gonna thank me one day, I promise you. A chopper here for $47. A lot of primitives, irons down there. You put them on the stove. Power goes out again, and you need to iron your blouse for work. Well, there you go. Last but not least, coming right here, this is Copper City. I want to show you some of these up here. We've got that chair just came in. That's a great stool. My favorite primitive corner cabinet over there on the left. I brought that in a couple shows ago. This is all copper, you guys. We've got lanterns in here as well. The Delft handle piece is $38. Little pops in there. A heart right there. Fun. Okay, I forgot to talk to you about all this. Dang it. Oh! A lot of editing. Okay, quickly. Bob overheard that somebody wanted a pump. So he bought a gazillion of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the large ones on the ground are really hard to find. $275 on that. Okay, he got this, $265. You guys, this is folk art. Look at the work on that. The painting, there's some serious age on that. That is just a beautiful piece. So this just came in. So this is what I call the nautical section. We kind of wanted to make it endless summer meets beach, blah, 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 blah. So that's what we went for here. So you're going to see the clock on the wall there. My eyes are pretty bad. What is that, 88 in the ship's wheel? I don't know. I'm not a sailor. And then we've got this old barrel there, hand painted, $40. The ship's wheel stand, it's actually a tiny little table, super cute. We're looking at $39 on that. This trunk, one of my favorite trunks, actually it is my favorite trunk in the barn, $180. If you peel off the sticker, you're gonna see $340 underneath. Some little boats and stuff. Paddles, we talked about this in an earlier video, so I'm not gonna get into that too much. A little Scotty there for $28. And coming full circle, we've got Shirley Temple. Any Shirley Temple fans? This just came in. It's the old advertisement, and it has been framed, and we're only looking at $38 on that. Okay, someone's gonna call. This is the first thing someone's gonna call me about. Look at this fun hammock. I want you to guess how much this is before I say the price. Say it in your head. If you guess $12, you were right. It's a $12 hammock. That is the deal of the day. Call me already. Blow up my phone, if you will. Fun paddles in here, the ones with the stars, $48, $20, I believe, on that one. Great table over here. I don't want to overlook that. I believe the table is $162 on that. A little pallet look there. We got our wheels up here, our bells. Welcome to the lake sign. Fabulous. It is mounted on an oar. How am I going to clean that dust, you ask? I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, I can't forget this. Bob's going to want you to know about this. $68. It's the fish. It's got little fishies everywhere and starfish and whatnot. It is metal. It's a great piece, you guys. There's so much to see. I could go on and on and on and on, including talking about these. I can't skip these. Look at these huge, 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 huge rings. So we think that might have been like around a well or something, and then they were painted these vibrant colors to match all of these other tools and whatnot, including my door. You guys, I could go on and on and on, but I'm gonna stop right there and just say, come and check out all these treasures, including Peter Rabbit and my favorite, Pussycat. So come to Brick and Barn, July 15, 16, 17, 9 to 5. Don't miss the show.